Hi, this is Randeep Huda and you're watching Bollywood Hangama with Faridun.
मेरा नाम पूरी दुनिया में घूम रहा है. Well, that's what Sarabjit says at a very poignant moment, I'm sure, in the movie, and that's what we see in the trailer. And we have with us the man himself, Randeep Huda, जिनका नाम पूरी दुनिया में भी फैल रहा है because of his enormous talent. Randeep Huda, honor to have you on Bollywood Hangama once again.
Always a pleasure
बड़ी
to be on
मुश्किल
your
से
show,
आप हाथ में आए हैं बहुत दिनों के बाद.
मैं वो कबूतर हूँ जो उड़ता रहता है, बैठता नहीं है कहीं पे. Because I work a lot. I mean,
You're not well recently as well.
Yes, I had an appendix operation. It almost burst. I was shooting for Sultan, and I told Ali that, bro, I've got a lot of pain and all that, so don't make me do anything strenuous. So, but there were so many stairs I had to climb in that Bawari in Delhi that it got worse, and then I had to be rushed. They just operated before it burst. If it had burst, it would have been a longer complication, and it can be fatal. But I guess somebody's looking after me.
No, absolutely, and I think you're looking fantastic as well. Now, will you say Sarabjit is your finest performance yet? Because your first look when it came out, it was applauded like anything. People were totally just flabbergasted that how can you just lose so much of weight and you're looking altogether different from what you actually do.
Well, I don't know whether it's my finest performance or not. That time will tell. I mean, all performances, all movies and roles that I pick up, I do put in my heart and soul for each one of them. But I guess people need to see it right in such a physical, drastic change to kind of recognize it. But I've done this for many movies, not so much of weight loss, and to tell you the truth, the weight loss and all are a very superficial part of the performance. It's not the mainstay of the performance. The mainstay was more about, how do you play somebody who's been in a Kal Kotri for 18 years, chained in his legs and his hands. So that was a harder part. I think I went through same rigorous thing for Highway also, for Mayor Charles also. There's a whole overhaul of personality in Mayor Charles, though it was not so emotionally driven, but there were aspects in it which were very dark. And to approach that and the whole accent and everything. I have done it in Lal Rang. People think that, he's a Haryana, he can do it. No, bro. I have not lived in Haryana for a very long time, and it was again a very emotional part, rather. It required a lot of soul searching, and so did Sarabjit. So I don't know. I mean, it's not in an actor's hand to say that this is his defining performance or that is his defining performance. You just do your best and hope that they edit it well and put enough sound and they make a good enough movie. That's all you can hope, because at the end of the day, an actor is the last cog in the wheel. It's really like that till it comes out and till we get a larger feedback. You can never tell.
When it comes to Randeep Huda, there's several perceptions. We'll talk about the movie very shortly. At one point of time, people say that he's highly underrated and he's yet to get his due. At the same time, when you came up in Once Upon a Time in Mumbai, you had a rough time before that as well, and that particular performance, which was not advertised at all, but it got you like an amazing feedback somehow.
I'm very grateful for that.
Yeah. So how do you look at this entire situation? At one point of time, you said that he's highly underrated. He's yet to get his due. And at the same time, you've had a very good run since Once Upon a Time in Mumbai.
I've been very fortunate. I mean, to get a second chance after the so-called first chance that I got with D and Risk and all those movies. They were very nice movies. But then, coming from a smaller town, one does not know how to plan a career. Your ambition is to star in and as a gangster, we're grown up watching gangster films. And here I was in my first movie, I was playing in and as Dawood Ibrahim. So I had no ambition left, and I think that was a big part of me going downhill. After that, I had no ambition left. I didn't know what to do. So I kept doing movies which really did not amount to much, though they were very good movies in my opinion. But then Once Upon a Time gave me another lease of life in the industry, so-called. Since then I mean, the kind of appreciation I have got, I don't think any other actor has got that kind of appreciation, or any other actor has had the opportunity to work in such diverse genres or diverse roles as I have. So I really count my blessings every day, and I think I'm in a very good space. Where the underrated part and all that comes in, I don't know. There is a whole politics that surrounds a film or surrounds the film industry about, who's got the biggest share of the pie and all that. That happens. Right. But I have always tried to rise above it by, do your work so well that none of that can affect you. So that is, I think, my sincerity towards my work, and actually the love for my work. I don't know, we were having a conversation at some press conference, and they were asking Aishwarya about her taking the role back home. And she very rightly said, I've got a kid, I've got a family, I've got other commitments, and I can't take the role back home, otherwise my life will suffer. And that's where, standing on the stage, I realized, hey, I don't have a life. My work is my life. And if that is the case, then I think I'm the luckiest human being and luckiest actor in the world, because I really get doled out a lot of love and adulation from the experts of cinema and the enjoyers of cinema, both alike, and I'm very thankful.